We are from Group 1 and we will present our Process Management and Economics mini project. The undergraduate research program URP that we choose to talk about is the effect of pressure and agitation speed of recovery of XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDES. And for this mini project, we will do the economic analysis of URP. So this is our group members.
For the project overview motivation for undergraduate research program, it is to explore the potential of sugarcane bagasse as a sustainable feedstock for XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDE (XOS) production, and they employ nanofiltration for selective purification of XOS based on the molecular size. For the economic analysis, they assess the financial and long-term viability of sugarcane bagasse XOS extraction. It is essential for investment, finance, and economic viability. For the problem statement, by using nanofiltration membranes, sugarcane processing can provide valuable compounds like XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDE (XOS). This research aims to examine how pressure, agitation, and fouling affect the performance of NF membrane for sugarcane substrate treatment. This will make NF membrane the cost-effective waste treatment alternative.
So what is the objective of this mini project? There are three objectives, which are 2 from URP and 1 for a mini project. The first objective is to utilizing the Amicon cell 8050 and membrane FF270. This experiment is to determine the ideal pressure and agitation parameter for maximize SOS, permeate flow and retention in nanofiltration. Second, the URP project analyzes flow profile and water permeability loss to determine the nanofiltration membrane fouling. And for our mini project, we analyze the process cost in structure, including raw material, equipment, rate of return, sources, quality and risk management. So this is our economic analysis, which is the project cost estimation. This consists of chemical price and equipment. For chemical price is around 660 ringgit, and for the equipment is around 100 ringgit. Most of the equipment was provided by University Malaysia Pahang. So for feasibility cost, this is our initial parameter, and this parameter were provided by the research journal Kara Van Harden. So for parameter, we have investment duration 5 years and initial investment for 2,370,000 and the revenue per year is $855,000 per year. After the calculation, the value we get, which is the net present, consists of 278,000, rate of return of 29.78%, ROI of 37.36%, annual ROI is 6.55%, and payback period for 2.68 years. So we proceed about the net present worth calculation. Now for NPW, each year present value need to be calculated. The expected cash will be minus with initial investment, and we will get the NPW, which is $278,187. So for the ROI, it's pretty simple, which is to use the formula, which is a present worth benefit over present worth cost equal to 1, and by inserting the value and interpolation, we will get the ROI of 29.78%. Next is ROI, return of investment, which is the equation that benefit over initial investment, and we will get the ROI around 37.36%. And lastly is the payback period, which is the cumulative cash flow becomes 0. And by inserting in the equation of below, we will get around payback period around 2.68 years.
So for budget monitoring and control, for the budgeting, identify and calculate the startup costs associated with improving the recovery concentration of XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDE from sugarcane. Next, calculate the continuous operating expenses related to the species of sugarcane for improving the recovery of XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDE. And lastly, allocate money techniques to aim at improving the recovery of oligosaccharide, manufacturing techniques, or discovering innovative applications. And for the monitoring and control, create a system for routine financial reporting to track and monitor the project financial success in recovery XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDE from sugarcane, and maintain a regular watch on cash flow to ensure that there are enough resources available to support recurring expenditures. So for the time and resource management, first and foremost, it's essential to set realistic goals, break down the work into the manageable components to make tasks more achievable, utilize tools such as calendars and task lists to stay organized. Additionally, consider distributing work based on its relevance, ensuring that each task receives the attention it deserves. In organization setting, Teams management plays a vital role in project planning and execution. It ensures that teams can meet project milestones and deliverables. For instance, estimating due dates for tasks like purchasing raw materials, allow for extra time, reducing losses, and maximizing project efficiency. To implement the effective time management, basically our team has devised a comprehensive project plan. This plan aids in the development of responsibilities for each team member and ensure the completion of all work on the time. Project scheduling is critical as it tracks our progress and allows us to adapt to changing priorities. So this is the Gantt chart for our project for within the 14 weeks. So the purpose of the Gantt chart is to serve a multifaceted purpose in project management, offering a visual and structured representation of project schedules, which is we can track our progress based on this Gantt chart, and also to facilitate effective project planning, helping to set realistic deadlines and allocate resources efficiently. So this is our activities during the 14 weeks, which is our team has allocated all the tasks during the 14 weeks. Next, this is our project network analysis, which is our project and also the activity time. And based on this project network analysis, which is the forecast and backward pass, we can see that to get the supervisor approval, we need to succeed the market product research, raw material availability, and raw material choosing. So for the resources, which is the human resources and financial resources, so to embark on a successful XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDE extraction journey, it all begins with assembling the right team. We need individuals with diverse skill sets, which is our team should include professionals ranging from biotechnologists and process engineers to data analysts and project managers. This diversity ensures that we have a well-rounded team capable of tackling the multifaceted challenges in XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDE extraction. Next is fostering a collaborative environment, which is team building activities are essential to enhance cohesion and create a positive working atmosphere. We also need effective communication channels to improve collaboration. These channels allow team members to share ideas and insights seamlessly, fostering a culture of open communication. And lastly, to keep our team at the forefront of advancement, we must create training modules that provide our staff with the latest information and skills. This investment in training not only enhances individual capabilities but also contributes to the overall competence of the team. So next, for the financial resources. Allocating financial resources strategically is crucial for the success of our XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDES extraction, which is this include obtaining the right land, building or adapting facilities to our needs, and establishing the essential infrastructure required for a seamless and different extraction unit. Moving on to the equipment, this constitutes a significant portion to our capital investment, which is we need to consider the purchase, maintenance, and operation of specialized apparatus required for the extraction process. This includes cutting-edge technology that enhances efficiency and ensures the quality of our XYLO-OLIGOSACCHARIDE extraction. And lastly, which is the raw material procurement, which is this involves strategic planning for the effective acquisition of high quality sugarcane biomass, which is ensuring a consistent and reliable supply of raw materials is vital for the uninterrupted operation of our oligosaccharides extraction process. So I will pass to the next presenter.
For the quality management, there are certain processes and procedures that can be carried out to ensure the quality of the sugarcane bagasse through the nanofiltration membrane. So firstly, it will be the pre-treatment of sugarcane bagasse. So we need to eliminate impurities, suspended particles and other pollutants that could fall or harm the membrane. And for the next procedure, it will be suitable membrane use, which is we must consider the pore size, material compatibility and chemical resistance. And next, it will be the parameter optimization, which is we need to determine the ideal operating condition for nanofiltration, including as temperature, pressure and flow rate. And nextly, it will be the management of suppliers. We need to assess and choose dependable equipment and raw material suppliers for the nanofiltration projects. And next, it will be the preventive maintenance. We need to at least avoid membrane fouling, which can diminish filtration efficiency over time. And lastly, it will be monitoring and control, where we measure the permeate flux, reaction rates and pressure differential. So for the risk management, risk matrix are used, and risk matrix is visually represented as a table or a grid. For this project, a 5 multiplied by 5 grid lines were used as example. It is a valuable tool organizations use during the risk assessment of project planning, operation management, or job hazard analysis. In addition, it can be used as an additional tool to assess the potential harm or disruption caused by risk. And for example, in situation 1, the poor quality of sugarcane bagasse can risk low product yield. So this situation is moderately to happen and the impact can affect the full production. Hence, the severity is high. So in order to overcome the situation, we also list down the situation in the next table. So for the situation 1, we conclude that we need to establish long-term contracts or partnerships with reliable sugarcane suppliers to ensure a consistent and quality raw material supply. So there are other solutions that we stated in our project.
For a project closure, the experimental setup is involved utilizing nanofiltration membrane for the recovery of XOS sugarcane bagasse. The experimental setup is using bioanalytical techniques such as chromatography and spectrography will be employed to assess SOS yield and purity under different conditions. A successful project handover is important to know what is the improvement can be done by take some question from client. From the result, there are few things need to take in order to get a smooth transition. First, the project team have to understand about what project or what will they do in order to handle the project. Other than that, if there are some changes of data and information, it need to be recorded by a project team to make sure that the process is as efficient as possible. This is a review of project handover. The first one is process. As we see the description, the first, what is the project scope and others. For the second one, the review of project handover about people. For the description, as we can see the first one, what is everyone's role in the project, and we can see it in others. For the conclusion, undergraduate research project URP indicates that the pressure and agitation speed can affect the recovery of XOS from sugarcane bagasse. This industry rate of related ROI is relatively high at 29.75% and the rate of investment ROI is 37.36%. For the condition, the company must ensure that the pressure and agitation speed adjustment are fixed as required. Other than that, include another chemical as a product instead of only one chemical in sugarcane bagasse and meal.